As of recording this video, it is currently New Year's Day. It is honestly so odd knowing that we're now in 2026. As for a celebration, I'm going out to Peggy Moore's with some friends for a few pints, considering there's a Liverpool match going on later on. And so we've got two Liverpool supporters that we're going out with tonight to Peggy Moore's to watch the football game. Yeah, it is honestly going to be such a different type of year this year, because how quick 2025 has moved and the amount of stuff we've done in 2025 in terms of travel and going out doing loads of different things. It's honestly been probably one of the best years of my life, just in general. Honestly, I don't think any year is going to beat 2025 for a while. Now that we're in 2026, trying to think of like what New Year's resolutions to kind of get up to now. It's very different to think about what's going to be new for 2026. I have a few things in mind of what could happen. For starters, there's another Brentford game that I'm going to with Taylor, but we know when the game's on, it's on the 25th of January. We're going to plan on going to that game. I think I just want to see if I can do a lot more traveling this year, if I can, considering like I've now made a bit more money from the Christmas temporary job that I was doing in my local bookshop. Now, sad enough, I am now finished with the job. So again, your boy is back being unemployed. But I will not take that for granted, as I really enjoyed the job. I loved the company. I really enjoyed the people. It was a very, very easy and handy enough job to just do for a couple of weeks and just get a bit of bob. So much other stuff happened in 2025 with doing the driver's license, getting that sorted out. Like, well, driver's learner permit, like getting that sorted out. Just hanging out with mates a lot more, I think, last year, because that's what kind of seemed what 2025 was just trying to hang around with the mates as much as you can, because yes, you probably want to try and do things with your family, but sometimes you need to try and get out and go on these big excursion holidays with your mates if you can. Going to a bunch of Brentford games with the lads, going to Tenerife with the lads, doing like little like 1-2 day trips to just go somewhere. Just knowing that being able to just hang out with the people that you've been mates with for the last like 5 years, and just being able to get along and just grow the friendship with them as much as you can, because you're only surrounded by this set of friends that you like have for so long, because you never know when you're not going to see them again, and that's most likely going to be when you finish college and you go into the real world, because that's another main thing to think about. 2026 is the year where I'm officially going to be out of education, as well as a lot of people like who are finishing their years in college. As of this year, with me and Peter, the two of us are officially going to be finished with education this summer. And so it puts a lot of like different thoughts on mind of what am I going to do when summer is over. Do I just go on a few trips? Do I look for a summer part-time job very quick? Or do I just try and push straight into a career if you've had a vision of what you want to do or where you want to work? That's now coming as the reality check now of it's now time to actually go out and think about what you want to do with your life. And you know, especially like taking as much time to spend with your friends and family as possible for the year, because again, like I've said, you never know when you're not going to see your friends again. Now yes, you will be able to keep in contact with them over time, but you're not going to see them as much as you used to. Like, it all depends on, you know, where people are planning on going, if there's holiday trips, and plus relationships. Peter's got his girlfriend, Taylor's got his girlfriend, so you can only think that 2025 was potentially their favourite year in a very, very long time, considering like they both did a lot of travelling, went to a couple like Liverpool matches, they've been to England a shit ton of times, and they've both been around the world. No, I've had to cut to the next day since I got pretty, caught up yesterday, since I was in the middle of talking about the year. If you want a little update about what happened last night, me and Peter got, we got battered.
I just want to show you the levels that this guy's in on next round. Let's launch it.
He downed it.
I'm paying him 20 quid if he can down his pint, his half pint before my full pint.
I'm just gonna say those videos of me, yeah, great start to 2026. Oh, I'm an absolute dickhead. He was doing a lot of bets with me to like down the points and all that, and being a fella, as I've said many times on this channel, I'm not exactly good with Guinness. It is what it is, and yeah, we both got absolutely hammered. I'm still kind of recovering, but we are also apparently going out for drinks again tonight with mum and dad. Just in general about what I was talking about yesterday. It was a very good year for Peter and Taylor, obviously, with their women. There's no woman in my life right now. As I did say yesterday, like, you want to get as much time with your friends and family. It is a very important thing in life, and it is obviously very important to me to be around with my friends and family as much as possible. You know, bond with friends and family, have a few drinks if you have to. Like, to be honest, I don't think I've ever drinking so much in the last 3 weeks than I have in my life. Seeing now where we are in life as well, you know, with Peter and Taylor having their relationships now, and, you know, Sean and Dara, you know, kind of doing their own thing. I think they're chatting to people, but then I'm just kind of here, like, I'm just happy enough to see that my friends are happy with their own life. I couldn't be more happier with them being happy with the way they are. And I think just in general, to have these people in my life, you know, especially the two lads from yesterday that we were with, Liam and Laura, just having those friends who are always close to you, it's just a very important thing for me as a person as well, and I think it's very important to a lot of people as well. Like I said, with this being my final year of being in college, which, to be honest, it went so quick. It's gonna go by and all that for 4 years. Like, there's many other college courses that will expand over like 5 to 7 years. It all depends on the course you're doing. It just feels weird enough knowing that now. And so this year is gonna be the year where, like, I get my official driver's license. I'll be potentially like driving on my own at some stage. I'm not too sure as well about if I'm going to be staying in contact with some people from college. As you know, as time goes on in college, you form your little groups of people, but obviously my group, well, it's kind of just been me, really, like I've said in another video, but I'm okay with that. I grew close with like this group of friends that I had, and then I'm now back to kind of being on my own. I don't mind it. I really don't mind it, considering, like, although I would never want to see myself as an introvert again or alone, at least I can attach myself to my other group with Dara, Taylor, Peter, Liam, Laura, Sean, all those lads, and kind of be the extrovert that I want to be when I'm around them. All this coming around, how could this all like transition now into 2026? Going into a new year and thinking, what is going to change this year? Is there going to be more traveling? Yes. Is there going to be more gaming videos? Yes. Is there going to be a lot more, you know, little vlogs going around with the lads for whatever reason? Yes. With 2025 was genuinely one of the best years of my life. Be with my friends, be around like the people that I care deeply about, and, you know, go get a few pints or whatever, like travel the world, go to different places, just all this different sort of stuff to do. Nothing beats that time you spend with your friends and family, the people that you love and you care about. But I don't want this, but I don't want it to be too sad of a video. All those laughs, all those memories that you hold in with you, especially with other years that you have. Make new memories, you know, make more friends if you can. Do as much as you can with your year. Don't try and live your day as basic as possible. Do what you can and just try and make a difference, not to the people around you, but make the difference for yourself. Do something new in your life, and, you know, you never know the new person you can become within a month. Happy New Year to absolutely everyone. The videos are gonna stay the same. you know, well, they'll probably get different, you know, depending on what I get up to this year. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.